Hey y'all, welcome to Wine Down Wednesday, not in the garden. And we're also not going to be having wine as a drink. So I don't even know what to call this week. But anyway, it's been raining here since last week, I think last Thursday, and it hasn't stopped. And so there's no way to get in the garden. It's too muddy to do anything outside. So I've been doing a lot of canning, and I've been doing a lot of cleaning and blancing tomatoes and getting ready to can those and stuff. So I decided I would share with y'all one of the products that we added to our jam collection this year. Our sweet neighbors have a beautiful plum tree, and they were so kind to share with us some of their plums. And we made, of course, plum jam. It turned out so good. The plums were sweet on their own, and then you added the sugar and it made them sweeter. But it's a beautiful color. Was really excited about this. I really like our jams, and that may be because I make them, but I feel like that it's hard to find a jam in the store with only 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients that we have listed here on the label. And 2, there's no artificial coloring. We let whatever color the fruit or vegetable that we use is what is going to be in the jar. So we have these available for sale. They're $10 each. It goes a long way. It lasts a while, and I think it's really good. So with that being said, our cocktail today is going to be a way to use our jam once you get to the end of the jar. So when I make jams at home, if there's some leftover jam that is not enough to go in a jar to sell, we put it in a jar for us to eat on. This is the bottom of that jar. You can see there is some like around the rim and at the bottom, and it's just kind of sitting down there. So you could use this if you wanted to put on some toast or a biscuit or whatever, but I feel like this is a lot of fun. Yeah. So what I do is I take that, and then I've already measured out a shot. We just had some gin in the freezer, so I'm using gin. This is like a lime gin by Tanqueray. So I take that, I measure out a shot, and then I just put that in there. And I like to take a straw and just kind of break some of that jam up, because it is thicker than like a simple syrup. So you are going to have to kind of, reconstitute it almost in there. But yeah, so break some of that up. And then I take Topo Chico or whatever your favorite seltzer water is. We just drink a lot of Topo Chico. This is just the plain mineral water. And then I pour that on top of there. Some of the sparkling waters or Sprite or whatever, you can put the lid back on and you can just shake it up. But don't do that with this because it will spew. And then I just keep stirring. Finish it off, which is used a whole bottle of Topo Chico. And then just mix it up, mix it in there. You can see all the fun little fizzies and colors that are kind of coming together. Some people will put like mint, or I thought about putting some basil, but as I said, I about sunk myself in some quicksand out in the garden today because of all the rain. So we're just using what we have. Yeah, so just mix that up. And then you can add ice to keep it cool, and it's a nice little refreshing drink. Very good. So that's just a fun little drink you can make with your leftover jam. If you're interested in any of our jams, we have those listed on our Instagram and Facebook. What we have available, like I said, this size is the only size we sell. It's $10 per jar. Lasts a while, and you can make a fun little cocktail when you're at the bottom of your jar. As I always like to end these, make sure you shop local. Summer is quickly coming to an end, and most of our stuff's playing out. We do have our last farmers market on Friday this week at Columbiana, so be sure to come check that out if you haven't checked out Columbiana. It's a fun little outing. Date night would be a good idea to do there. There's a cute little wine bar. There's also a really good Mexican restaurant that we personally eat at every Friday night after the farmer's market. I think that's the main reason my husband helps me with the farmer's markets. And yeah, and there's live music. There'll be a lot of vendors there, so make sure you come and shop local. If you'd like to purchase anything from the farm that we have posted or that you're interested in, we have a lot of okra. So if you're interested in okra, let me know. We have our farm stand at the end of the road that will most likely be open Friday this week. We do have some squash coming in, hopefully this weekend, if the rain doesn't kill my squash plants. But yeah, so we'll have some squash. But anyway, so shop local. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their week, and cheers.